afternoon. It's a blessed, prosperous, and beautiful day today. I'll show y'all where I'm at traveling these waters. Yep. Pretty out there. Look at this sky. Got some pretty clouds, huh? Pretty clouds. Now I'm gonna stick this thing back on here. Beautiful day, beautiful day. I done found myself in a little, I ain't gonna say a dilemma, but crazy little situation. One of my friends got into an altercation. One of my friends got into what would sound like a racist altercation in front of the school. It happened this morning. So I had to, I just went to the police station and went and picked the property up. Don't go to court till, you don't go to court till Friday. But the city had this Caucasian male grabbed around the neck, come up. Had a few little words in front of the school this morning. The Caucasian male grabbed around the neck. Next thing you know, they saying that my friend hit the man with, but the man saying my friend hit him with their vehicle. So that's the storyline right now. But my friend told me that's a lie. So just an altercation that broke out between them, the man, smashed my friend around the neck. Friend took care of business. Now he hit me with a vehicle, but I don't understand it. It gotta be false because I just went and picked the property up. My friend's vehicle was parked right there in front there, so I had the keys to the vehicle. The vehicle gone. Now my friend's daughter got the vehicle, going to bring it home. So if that was the king, that was true about, to show you how the law is, how they cross things up. But if that was true, that my friend used the vehicle to hit the man with, I mean that's part of evidence. So that means that goes in the property. So for that vehicle to be taken home like it was today, that wasn't the truth. They know that wasn't the truth. Now they got my friend sitting in jail till Friday, so he can't go to court till Friday. But this ain't nothing but a God moment though. God to show himself mighty, show himself faithful, show himself true in Jesus' name. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm on shooting back down the interstate now. That's how my Wednesday started. I'm getting a call. I'm in jail. Like, what? For what? Somebody flying on a motorcycle. Check them out. Let's see if I can get them. Yeah, they're coming. Oh, man. I thought you was on a big bike. You're wrong for that. Anyway. Yeah, that's how my day started with my friend being in the altercation. And also I have another story I'm going to share about my cousin. My cousin was involved in an altercation a few weeks, I guess maybe a month ago. And they put some bad law out there on my cousin. I'm talking about it was all over Facebook and all that. And those of you that know me, y'all most likely know her, story on Facebook. But they were saying that my cousin had went to this bar outside the bar and pulled out a gun on some people. And so they had a big old write-up on Facebook which came from the New Orleans police saying my cousin is armed and dangerous and all type of crazy stuff. They'll use a weapon and all this, but my cousin's friend already had went to the police station and the police already had a video, footage from the outside of the bar, which none of that was true. No type of altercation. It was come to find out that the person that called the police on my cousin, I don't know if they were jealous of my cousin, hating on my cousin or what, but they said that my cousin pulled a gun on him. and that person know a police, or they put a bad report out there on them. Now all that word starting to surface on Facebook now about how it was bad, low, and all that there. But at first, man, it was bashing my cousin. But that just go to show you how fast they stereotype people, and people, mix things up. And that same way with my situation. I'm hearing, oh, man, he shot somebody behind a female. And those of y'all that know me, like my girl B said that out the gate. B said, man, I know you. But she said, when I heard that story, I was like, not Ali. No, indeed. Because she know me. I said, man, you really know me. And she said, yeah, I know you. You know, from way back. Yeah, throwback. And then they had another story that it was a drug deal gone bad, which that wasn't true. And then they had another story of my situation with about the guy that I shot that lived. He brought a call from somebody. He had owed him $1,000, and the deadline had passed for him to pay the $1,000, and I took the hit. What in the what? Took a hit? You gotta be crazy. I ain't living like that. No, indeed. Like they just called me and ain't go to school. I went to school. I ain't tripping like that, man. No, ain't no way in the world. That ain't happening. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update about what's going on. I got a story I want to share with y'all too about when I was in a parish. This particular day here just looked like chaos just jumped off. Chaos just jumped off, like everybody wanted to fight. Jug was tripping on the tip. Matter of fact, me and C. Merlin was on that tip. And they broke the tip up. That night, they broke the tip up. They split it up. They said the people were just saying they have gang activity and all type of stuff going on. That's some of the fights was just breaking out back to back to back to back. And the crazy thing, I even had a fight. But guess what? I'm minding my business, talking to somebody at the table, and next thing you know, the tear up of the chair come say, Ali, man, dude picked you. I said, what? What you mean? Dude picked you here. He said the dude walking around here all booted up and all that. And we asked him what's wrong with him, but you got something on your mind? And he said, yeah, I got something on my mind. So the tear up said, he told him, well, pick one then. You won't get it on. And he picked me. I'm gonna share that with y'all next story. Y'all gonna trip out.